Greetings YouTube, this is Omegasmash and this is touhouvania Scarlet Symphony. Okay, this is a Touhou game based with Castlevania based mechanics, or at least a mixture of the two games. First I guess I'll read this. It's getting worse here. The same Scarlet Fog than the one from the Scarlet Devil Mansion. That vampire is probably behind that. ... question mark. It's strange. ... Though I took the way for the Scarlet Devil Mansion, it was totally different when I came last time. ... This forest ... There is something ... One thing I always wonder is what made all the writers in the world think that ... meant dramatic pause. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Anyway, this is a touhou game based with, what did I just say? Castlevania based mechanics. With the Castlevania part, you get this, whip thing, which is actually her Shrine Maiden, thing. Different characters inside this game were redesigned to reflect different characters from the Castlevania series, which I will just say right now, I don't know much about Castlevania. The only thing that I know about it is what I saw off of the LP I saw on YouTube of Symphony of the Night, which I do believe this game is based off of Symphony of the Night due to the fact it's called Scarlet Symphony. Of course, that's just a speculation. Now, there's one thing you can notice. I can pull out the whip, I can fly, and I can shoot Demaku, which is some type of bullet stuff. And I can do a cool kick thing, which I don't think actually damages anything. Actually, let me try. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we're not doing that again. Anyway, yeah, this is my newest LP. I won't be continuing Cross of Venus because I got lost in a library in the game, and I had no idea what to do, and this game is in English. That's all the reason I need. And let me think, what else? What's another thing to point out? Oh yeah, one thing to point out is that Reimu's character design inside this game was based off the character Rondo from the older Castlevania games, the guy who took out Dracula. As the easier way for people to remember, which is pretty cool. I mean, I kind of like this design. Don't much like the whip weapon. It's kind of, in my opinion, not very. I just don't like it, especially when it comes to boss fights. I'm playing this semi-blind. By that, I mean, initially, I never played this game before, but due to recording issues I may end up having, I may know a little bit about the stage before you guys actually see it. But initially, I am kind of playing the game blind. The only information I know about it is, you know, the very limited information I know about Castlevania, which, like I said, never really played a game, just seen someone else play a game of it. And, yeah, never really played the game. And, my limited knowledge of the Touhou universe, which I don't know much about either, because that's mostly because their games are extremely hard and I never get past the first boss. I only got past the first boss in one Touhou game, and then the second boss creamed me. It wasn't really the second boss, it was the mid-boss of the second level. Which, to point out, the Touhou games are extremely difficult, and as far as Castlevania games go, I'm not sure how difficult they are. Ooh, I forgot to set my clock. How about we set this to 8 minutes. This will give me enough time to finish off this stage. Hey people, 8 minutes. Feel like a time run now, like I'm doing a time run or something. Which, no, in any way, I'm not going to try to collect all the items, because I may have never played a Castlevania game, but I have played Metroid. And the genre is called Metroidvania. And one thing I know about the Metroid games is that they have hundreds of hidden secrets in them. I obviously don't know all the hidden secrets of this game, or know all the complexity of the hidden secrets. But I will do my best to find whatever I end up finding. Which is about the best I can say. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I lost 2 lives already. This is a bad thing because the first boss is a little tough. I'm going to need all the lives I can get. Yeah. It's a blind run, so I don't know where any items are. If you're looking for a video of someone collecting all the little items and rarities of the game, I'm probably not the guy for you. I'm not much of the in the collecting type. But if you want a semi-silly guy playing a game and dying lots of times, then I'm your guy. And basically, one thing to note if you're playing this game, the little red things over there is your soul gauge. Each number represents the amount of times I can shoot Demaku, which I can apparently shoot 3 just by pushing the button 1 time. Which, under most cases, I don't think is much worth it, because you can use those abilities for something much better. And it's like a waste. Here's the first secret I sort of found. That's not really much of a secret. If you keep hitting this thing, you'll get an extra life. You only get 1 though. And there we go. The very creepy giant Reimu head extra life thing. What I wish I had was some extra health. Well, let's get going. We're nearly at the final, well, not the final boss, the first boss. And I'm dreading this moment because I've fought her several times already, and I've yet to get past her. We'll see if you lucky fans will actually see me defeat the first boss or not. Let's get to it. And yes, it's Cirno, the legendary number 9. Waha, I will cryo freeze you. Dot dot dot. Once again, don't get the dots. What is it, Cirno? Are you not frozen with terror? Not really, and you know. Maybe I shouldn't startle people like that. Where to begin? Never mind. We are short on time. Can you open us a path? No. I'm sure you felt the change in the air, so we have to find out what's going on. You're right. Now that you mention it, this forest does feel a bit strange. I know. So we can investigate this together. Going where? To the castle. You can join me. No, you'll make fun of me again. I'm not making fun, 'cause you're not funny. You did it again. I don't mind if you don't want to join, but let me pass. Sorry, but it's still no. Give me a break. And here comes our second protagonist, Marissa. A quick thing to note before I start reading her lines is, Her character design was redesigned to match up with Alucard from the Castlevania games, which I have to admit is a pretty interesting design. It's a pretty cool design. All the designs in this game I find extremely cool and very well done. So there you are. Hey Marissa, it seemed you needed me. There was a note at the shop. Yeah, I want you to help me find the origin of the Scarlet Fog. You're right, this is a serious problem we have to fix. Ha, it's you, Cirno. Why are you laughing at me? It's nothing but... see what's still here? What do you mean by still here? Okay, you won. Whatever happens to you, I won't care anymore. Sorry, but this is our words. You are both against me. That's unfair. Marissa, join your party. Use your partner attack by pressing the partner attack button. In this game, you can use special, use your ally as like a summon thing. I'm not sure exactly how to switch between the characters, but that's one thing to note. That's basically what Marissa does. She just goes up and fires a star at Cirno. It's a pretty strong move, which does come to be pretty useful when at boss fights. Now, just as you may guess, for any of you who's played a Touhou game, the bosses are pretty tough. I mean, sure, they don't shoot as many bullets as they do in Touhou, but one thing to note is that they never seem to ever take a rest. The bosses here, they never seem to just stop spamming random attacks, and once they get pretty high in the air, it gets hard to hit them. Not to mention that another thing to note is that this game being a Castlevania clone wants you to use the whip as your main weapon, which doesn't work too well against Touhou characters due to the fact that they fly around and shoot long-range attacks at you. And not to mention collision damage. And this isn't like fighting some giant monster or alien like in Metroid. You're fighting a very small target, which is easily to miss, which is one thing to note about this game. I don't think I'm actually going to fight any giant monsters like you do, like say in Castlevania or Metroid, but I'm not too angry about that. I do like fighting the Touhou characters. It's kind of like fighting sentient type enemies more than giant growling monsters. Makes the fight more interesting in my opinion. But again, they are difficult to hit. Now, it takes 10 of that stuff to use that move, so I'm on my last one, and she's only down half her health. Oops! Well, people, that's my clock. Where's my pause button? That's my clock. I have to stop for a second.